Something extraordinary is happening on December 3rd, but only a few chosen ones will truly feel it. The universe is shifting, energies are aligning, and your life is about to change in ways you can't yet imagine. If you've been sensing subtle signs, feeling strange waves of energy, or noticing patterns that seem too precise to be coincidence, pay close attention. Because what I'm about to reveal is not for everyone. Only certain people, the ones the universe has marked, will understand the true magnitude of what's coming. Right now, you may be feeling calm in the chaos, tired beyond reason, or suddenly restless and energized all at once. You may notice repeating numbers, strange synchronicities, or a pull towards solitude. These are not random events. They are messages. They are confirmations. They are the universe signaling that a miracle has already been locked in for you. December 3rd is the tipping point. The last layers of doubt, fear, and old energy are being cleared. Your spirit is being prepared to step into the blessings that are already destined for you. But here's the catch. Most people won't notice. Most people will brush it off as coincidence, exhaustion, or stress. Not you. You are among the chosen. You are the one who has been prepared, even if you didn't realize it until now. So here's what I need you to do. Pay attention to every feeling, every sign, every pull in your spirit. And after watching this video, comment below with the number 7 if you recognize that you are one of the chosen ones who should know this. This is how you signal to the universe that you are ready, aware, and aligned to receive what has already been set in motion. Time is shifting, energies are moving, and the miracle meant for you is closer than you think. Only some people are meant to read these signs. Only some people are meant to act. Is this your moment? The answer is waiting, but only if you notice. There are certain moments in a chosen one's journey when the world around you seems to fall apart, yet something within you becomes incredibly still. It doesn't make sense on the surface. Life may feel uncertain. Situations may feel unstable. People around you might be frantic, stressed, confused, or overwhelmed. But you, quietly, almost mysteriously, feel a deep calm rising within you. This calm is not weakness. It is not denial. It is not avoidance. It is a spiritual signal. When chaos increases around a chosen one, the universe responds by sending a supernatural peace directly into their spirit. It's not the kind of peace that can be explained. It's not forced. It's not logical. It simply appears, and you feel it. An unshakable stillness, a quiet assurance, a knowing that everything is unfolding exactly the way it should. This inner calm is prophetic. It is one of the clearest signs that a breakthrough is approaching. Before something shifts in the physical world, it shifts in your spirit first. The soul always recognizes what the mind cannot yet see. And on December 3rd, as the full moon energy builds, this peace becomes even more powerful, even more noticeable, even more undeniable. If you're feeling this calm today, understand something important. Your spirit has already seen the outcome. Your soul has already walked ahead of you. Your higher self already knows the miracle is on its way. That's why anxiety feels lighter, even if your circumstances haven't changed yet. That's why you're not reacting the way you used to. That's why you're not easily triggered. That's why the situations that used to break you barely move you now. You're not becoming numb. You're becoming aligned. This stillness is not the absence of emotion. It is the presence of divine confirmation. You may look around and see problems, delays, uncertainty, and spiritual pressure rising, but something inside you whispers, "It's already handled." That whisper is not your imagination. It is guidance. It is foresight. It is spiritual intelligence communicating that your miracle is locked in, and nothing in this world or the next can interfere with it now. Think about how different you are today compared to the past. Once, this kind of chaos would have overwhelmed you. Once, you would have doubted everything. Once, you would have felt fear, confusion, panic, or despair. But now, even with storms around you, even with unanswered questions, even with challenges that should have shaken you to your core, you feel grounded, you feel steady, you feel centered in a way that cannot be disrupted. This calm is preparation. Before a chosen one receives a breakthrough, their emotional state is elevated so they can receive it without fear, self-sabotage, or uncertainty. The universe cannot deliver a blessing to someone in chaos. It must deliver it to someone who is centered, aware, and able to hold what is coming. That's why this piece matters. It is a sign that your spirit has completed its preparation phase. It is a sign that the universe is aligning the last remaining pieces. It is a sign that the blessing meant for you is no longer in progress. It is ready. You're not simply being calm. You're being positioned. This calm is a spiritual timestamp. It marks the moment your energy shifts out of survival and into receiving. It marks the moment doubt loses its power. It marks the moment the breakthrough becomes inevitable. If you feel this unusual peace today, embrace it. It is the signature of destiny, the mark of divine timing, the evidence that what you've been praying for is already secured. Your miracle is closer than you think, closer than it appears, close enough that your spirit can feel it before your eyes see it. And this calm, it is the whisper that says, "Get ready, it's already yours." As December 3rd arrives, chosen ones begin to feel a noticeable shift in their physical and spiritual energy. The atmosphere feels heavier, louder, and more charged than usual, as if something unseen is pulling on your mind and body. Some chosen ones feel incredibly tired, drained in a way that sleep doesn't fully fix. Others feel the complete opposite, a sudden burst of energy, motivation, and momentum that seems to come out of nowhere. These reactions may appear opposite, but spiritually, they point to the exact same thing. You are being prepared. When a major breakthrough is approaching, the body and spirit respond long before the blessing arrives in physical form. December 3rd sits in the middle of the energetic window, leading up to the December 5th full moon. And this creates a powerful internal shift that chosen ones can feel intensely. If you are feeling unusually tired right now, mentally, physically, or spiritually, this exhaustion is not a sign of weakness. It is a sign of transformation. Your spirit is operating at a higher frequency than your physical body is accustomed to, and that adjustment drains energy. You may feel like your body is shutting down, forcing you to slow down, rest, breathe, or withdraw from noise. This isn't punishment, it's protection. The universe is stopping you from overthinking, overworking, or overinvesting your energy where it doesn't belong. Your path is being cleared of unnecessary distractions because your spirit needs quiet to complete the final stage of alignment. Your body is conserving energy for what is coming next, because when the breakthrough arrives, your life will move quickly. The pace will accelerate. Doors will open all at once. Opportunities will multiply rapidly. And you cannot walk into that kind of shift exhausted or unprepared. This forced tiredness is the universe saying, "Rest now, because movement is coming." On the other hand, some chosen ones experience the complete opposite feeling, an intense surge of energy. You may suddenly feel driven, inspired, focused, or restless. You may feel a deep urge to organize, plan, create, or take action. You may feel awake in a way you haven't felt in months. This is also a sign of preparation. The full moon energy is activating your spirit and pushing you into alignment. Your intuition knows that something is coming, and your body is trying to get ahead of it. You're being guided into motion because the universe needs you ready, alert, and positioned correctly when the blessing shows up. You're being pushed into the right place, the right mindset, and the right energetic state. This surge isn't random, it's directional. Something is pulling you forward toward your next chapter. You may not know why you suddenly feel motivated, but your spirit does. It knows the timing, it knows the shift, it knows the miracle is close. Whether you feel extremely tired or incredibly energized, both experiences carry the same message. Your energy field is adjusting to match what is coming. The miracle you've been waiting for, praying for, manifesting, or fighting toward is close enough that your entire system is responding. Your body is recalibrating, your emotions are shifting, your spirit is rising. You're undergoing a final energetic tuning before the blessing reaches your physical world. This is not a coincidence. It is a countdown. You are either being slowed down so you don't miss the moment, or being sped up so you're ready for it. The exhaustion is preparation. The energy surge is preparation. Both states are confirmation. If you feel either one today, trust your body and trust your spirit. You are being positioned perfectly. Something big is aligning for you. And the shift happening inside you is proof that the miracle is not just on the way, it's already close enough for your energy to feel it. You're not imagining this. You're not overreacting. You're not unstable. You're receiving the first waves of the breakthrough that has already been locked in with your name on it. Stay aware. Stay centered. Your spirit always knows before you do. As December 3rd arrives, many chosen ones begin to feel an unexpected emotional distance from the world around them. You may notice yourself pulling back from people you once talked to every day. Conversations that used to feel easy now feel draining. Environments that once felt familiar suddenly feel heavy, uncomfortable, or out of alignment. You may feel misunderstood, unseen, or out of place, even when surrounded by others. This experience isn't accidental, it is intentional. Before a chosen one steps into their breakthrough, separation always happens. It is part of the spiritual process. You are not being rejected. You are not being abandoned. You are not losing people because something is wrong with you. You are being removed from anything that could interfere with what you're about to receive. This is divine protection, disguised as isolation. The universe knows something you don't. Not everyone can come with you into your next chapter. Some people drain your spirit. Some people block your growth. Some people would sabotage your blessing without even realizing it. Some people simply cannot understand the calling on your life, and their misunderstanding would create doubt, confusion, or hesitation in you. So right before the miracle arrives, the universe starts to pull you back. You feel it emotionally first, then mentally, then physically. You may suddenly desire more solitude. You may feel overwhelmed by social interactions. You may lose interest in conversations that revolve around negativity, drama, gossip, or superficial energy. You may notice that you're no longer entertained by the same things or connected to the same people. This is not loneliness. This is alignment. Chosen ones cannot elevate while surrounded by noise. You cannot hear divine instruction if you're drowning in other people's opinions. You cannot step into the next dimension of your life if you're anchored to environments that keep you stagnant. Your energy is changing, and because of that, your spiritual environment must change too. December 3rd creates a powerful shift that pushes chosen ones into solitude so they can enter the December 5th full moon portal clean, centered, and spiritually unentangled. This kind of solitude is necessary. Your destiny is too sacred to be influenced by the wrong voices. Being misunderstood right now is a sign that you're growing beyond your current environment. You're no longer resonating with lower vibrations. You're no longer matching the frequency of the people who once felt familiar. Your spirit has already stepped into the next level, while your physical reality is still catching up. That gap creates distance that feels uncomfortable, but is essential. When chosen ones evolve, they begin to outgrow conversations, connections, and patterns that once felt normal. You may feel like you're watching your life from the outside. You may feel like you're walking alone, even when others are near. You may feel like no one fully understands the shift happening inside you. That's because they can't. Your spirit is rising into a new dimension, and only those aligned with your purpose can meet you there. So if you feel distant today, emotionally, socially, spiritually, don't fight it. This separation is not a setback. It is a sign. It means the universe is preparing your path, clearing your energy, and positioning you for the miracle that is already trying to enter your life. You are not losing people. You are being elevated beyond them. Your spirit is stepping into a higher reality, and the world around you is adjusting accordingly. December 3rd often brings one of the most intense experiences for chosen ones, old emotions, memories, and wounds suddenly rising to the surface. These are not random flashes of the past. They are purposeful spiritual signals. The universe is preparing you for the December 5th full moon, and before any major breakthrough can manifest, the last remnants of old energy must be released. You may find yourself thinking about moments you believed you had already healed. Faces of people you moved on from might appear uninvited in your mind. Past heartbreaks, past betrayals, or even old versions of yourself might suddenly resurface. Memories you thought were long buried start floating back into your awareness. At first, this can feel unsettling. You might wonder why these old wounds are resurfacing now, but there is a key difference this time. The intensity is different. These memories no longer sting like they once did. The pain has faded. What rises now feels lighter, distant, and easier to process. You are no longer reliving the trauma, you are releasing it. This process is spiritual detox. It is the universe's way of clearing space inside you so your blessings can fully arrive. You cannot step into a new reality carrying old energy. Emotional baggage, lingering fears, and unresolved pain are all barriers to receiving the miracle that is already locked in for you. The universe knows this, which is why these old energies are being pulled up now. Your soul is leading the process. Your heart is surrendering what no longer belongs. Your spirit is shedding layers of the past. Each memory that surfaces is an opportunity to release a block, to let go of a chain, to free yourself from what once held you down. This is not punishment. This is preparation. Think of December 3rd as a cleansing storm before the calm miracle arrives. You are being purified in ways your conscious mind may not fully understand yet. You may feel waves of emotion, sudden flashes of remembrance, or even brief moments of nostalgia. All of these sensations are part of your internal clearing mechanism. You are not being dragged backward. You are being lifted upward. And part of that process requires confronting and releasing what is no longer yours. By the time the December 5th full moon arrives, your spirit will have completed this essential purification. The miracle that is meant for you will land without interference from the past. There will be no lingering doubts, no hidden fears, no unresolved pain to block your blessings. The pathway will be clear, and your soul will be ready to receive everything the universe has already set in motion. This is a turning point. December 3rd is the moment where your inner work culminates in readiness. Your past has done its job, taught its lessons, and now it is leaving. The emotional detox you are experiencing is proof that your spirit is evolving, that your heart is opening, and that your miracle is prepared to manifest in the physical world. This is the moment where your spirit says, "I am ready for the new." December 3rd is not about regression or pain. It is about liberation. Old wounds rise, old memories surface, but you are stronger, lighter, and more aligned than ever before. What emerges is not suffering, it is preparation. Your miracle is not approaching, it is already on its way. And with each release, each letting go, and each breath of acceptance, you are creating the space for your new reality to arrive fully and powerfully. Your heart has cleared. Your spirit has expanded. Your miracle is ready to land. There is a specific moment in every chosen one's journey when the body, the spirit, and the energy around you begin to communicate in a language deeper than words. December 3rd carries this exact moment. It's that strange, quiet pull in your chest, that restless feeling that doesn't make logical sense, that inner nudge telling you something is shifting behind the scenes. Chosen ones feel the shift before it becomes visible. That's the gift and the burden of being spiritually sensitive. Long before a breakthrough arrives physically, your energy field catches it first. And lately, you may have noticed it. Your body reacting, your mind becoming alert, your spirit becoming unusually still or active. Maybe you've been feeling restless for no reason. You can't sit still the way you normally do. Your mind keeps wandering toward the future, toward possibilities, toward outcomes that you can't explain. It's not anxiety, although it can feel similar. It's anticipation. Your spirit knows something your conscious mind hasn't fully processed yet. Maybe your sleep pattern has changed. You're waking up earlier than usual, almost as if something is calling your attention before the world wakes up. Chosen ones often receive spiritual downloads during the quiet hours, when the noise of the world is at its lowest. If you've been waking up consistently, especially between 3 and 5 a.m., your spirit is in sync with an incoming shift. You might feel a heaviness or pressure in your chest, not from stress, but from spiritual expansion. It's the heart chakra preparing for a new reality, a new chapter, a new identity. Or maybe you've been feeling butterflies for no logical reason, like the feeling you get right before an important moment in your life, right before an exam, a performance, a meeting, or a major turning point. Except this time, nothing obvious is happening. Yet the feeling is there, persistent, loud, unshakable. You may even feel a pull to withdraw a little, to sit alone, pray more, reflect more, meditate more, or simply sit in silence. This is your spirit trying to ground itself because it senses that a big energetic wave is approaching. Before miracles arrive, chosen ones often enter a period of stillness, not because nothing is happening, but because everything is happening on the spiritual level. This strange anticipation is actually alignment. It's your intuition, tuning into a blessing that has already been released in the spiritual realm and is now making its way toward your physical life. The universe always whispers to you before it opens a door. And right now, it's whispering loudly. Stay ready. Stay open. Something is on the way. It feels like excitement and fear mixed in one. That is the before the miracle frequency. Your spirit preparing for elevation. You're not imagining it. You're not overthinking. You're not being dramatic. You're simply spiritually aware. This December 3rd, anticipation is direct confirmation that everything you've been praying for, everything you've fought through, everything you've been waiting for, is reaching a tipping point. You're sensing the approach of opportunities, blessings, breakthroughs, connections, and divine timing aligning itself perfectly. The miracle is no longer hidden. It's no longer distant. It's no longer uncertain. It's locked in. And now, it's simply approaching you. One of the most powerful indicators that a chosen one's miracle is close is the sudden surge of synchronicities. Those repeating numbers, strange alignments, unexpected messages, and moments where reality feels almost too perfectly timed to be accidental. As December 3rd approaches the December 5th full moon energy, these signs intensify. They become clearer, louder, and more frequent because the universe is trying to prepare you for what is already set in motion. You may find yourself repeatedly seeing numbers like 111, 222, 333, 444, 555, 777, or 888 on clocks, receipts, license plates, billboards, or notifications. Every time you look up, there they are again. It feels almost impossible to ignore. And that's the point. For chosen ones, repeating numbers act as spiritual timestamps. They mark the moments when your energy aligns with the path of your breakthrough. 111 might show up when you're thinking of a new beginning. 222 may appear when your spirit needs reassurance. 333 tends to come when your guides are trying to get your attention. 444 shows up to remind you that you're protected. 555 signals a major shift or change. 777 indicates divine alignment. 888 represents abundance, financial blessing, and overflow. These numbers appear because something in your life is activating. They are signals from a realm that speaks through alignment, not sound. But for chosen ones, synchronicities go beyond numbers. You may overhear someone talking about something that directly relates to your situation, your dream, or your struggle. It might be a stranger speaking, a random conversation, or a line from a movie or podcast that hits you with unusual accuracy. You hear it and think, that felt like it was meant for me. And you're right. Chosen ones attract messages at the exact time they are needed. You might see quotes or words that feel strangely personal. Maybe a sentence pops up on your phone that speaks exactly to the question you silently asked moments earlier. Maybe a message shows up that seems to answer something your heart has been wrestling with for weeks. When the universe is aligning your miracle, guidance becomes almost immediate. You may even experience déjà vu, vivid dreams, or spiritual dreams that feel more real than the physical world. These dreams often carry themes of transition, elevation, release, or preparation. They may show people from your past, symbols of your future, or scenes that remind you something significant is coming. For chosen ones, dreams are not just dreams. They are spiritual briefings. All of these signs are confirmations. They are the universe's way of saying, pay attention, something is unfolding. If your miracle was still far away, the signs would be subtle, quiet, occasional, and easy to miss. But when your miracle is close, the signals become constant. They repeat themselves because your energy is being redirected, Your path is being cleared, and your steps are being aligned with divine timing. These synchronicities show up when the spiritual realm has already completed something for you, and now the physical world is catching up. The energy around you is rearranging itself to match the blessing that has already been released. Every repeated number, every sign, every uncanny moment of alignment is proof that you are on schedule. Nothing is delayed, nothing is denied, everything is moving. Seeing these signs is not random. It is evidence, it is confirmation. It is the universe validating that what you have been praying for, waiting for, and fighting for has already begun its journey toward you. Synchronicities are not accidents. They are reminders that your miracle is real, active, and already unfolding. This is the most powerful sign a chosen one can experience on December 3rd. It's a feeling that cannot be ignored, a sense that everything around you, everything you've known, and even your own past self no longer contains the energy of who you are becoming. You feel bigger than your environment. You feel ready for the next chapter. You feel like your time is finally coming. You feel done with old cycles. You feel like you cannot shrink back into the version of yourself that once fit here. This sensation is not arrogance, it is alignment. You are not rejecting your current life out of frustration or disinterest. You are being prepared to step into a higher vibration, one that requires a new level of consciousness and readiness. You are outgrowing situations, relationships, and environments, not because they are bad, but because your spirit is ready for what comes next. When a miracle is locked in, the universe works on the internal first. Your external reality will shift next, but before that can happen, your spirit must expand. December 3rd is that expansion. Your mind, heart, and soul are stretching to meet the energy of the blessings that are already on their way. Doubts are shedding. Fears are falling away. Old limitations can no longer hold you. This is the moment where you realize your old self doesn't fit in your new reality. The identity that once navigated challenges, endured struggles, and stayed small to survive is being replaced by a version of you that is capable, confident, and ready to receive. You are stepping into the person who can handle the miracle fully, not hesitantly, not partially, but completely. You may feel restless, impatient, or even uncomfortable. That is because growth always stretches you before rewards arrive. You may notice yourself disengaging from old routines, letting go of what no longer serves, and intuitively moving towards spaces and people that match your higher frequency. December 3rd is not the end. It is the beginning. The outgrowing you feel is proof that your miracle is already aligned with your destiny. You are being prepared to enter the next chapter fully awake, fully aware, and fully ready. Your time has arrived. You are not shrinking. You are expanding. You are not finishing. You are beginning everything anew. As December 3rd unfolds, remember this: everything you're feeling, the calm in chaos, the sudden energy shifts, the sense of distance, the resurfacing memories, the anticipation, the synchronicities, and the feeling of outgrowing everything is a clear signal that your miracle is locked in. The universe is aligning you, preparing your spirit, and clearing your path so that when the December 5th full moon arrives, you can receive your blessing fully and without resistance. Stay aware, stay centered, and trust the signs. Your breakthrough is not coming. It's already on its way, and your destiny is ready for you.